Hello and welcome back to Vedic after a very long time. And I'm glad that after finishing up the Panchang session, after knowing everything about Panchang, that is Yog, Karan, Nakshatra and everything in brief details, now we are heading forward to basic astrology, not just basic but intermediate astrology. See, there is a reason why Panchang system is written before the planets and Lagna and chart and everything, astrological planets, houses, everything else. What is written first is Panchang. Because whatever is denoted with the help of Panchang, it is the reason of time of birth. Okay, so the Panchang, that are the 5 limbs, that is Panchang. Those 5 limbs are of the 5 limbs of time. Okay, so that is why time of birth, whatever comes into the time of birth comes into Panchang. Now, whatever comes in the position of birth, the reference position of birth with reference to Sun, Jupiter, Venus, planets, zodiacs, houses, everything comes in planetary things, okay, like houses, charts, Dashamsha, Navamsha, okay, degrees. But these are all secondary, intermediate things. Everything which you have to focus first is always the Panchang. Until and unless you focus Panchang, the problem arises that even though you would be having say 3 to 4 Raj Yogs in your chart or good placements in your chart, but if the Panchang does not support, the time does not support, then what is the benefit of Raj Yogs? Getting my point? Say for example, you have Chandra Mangal Yog, you have Guru Chandra Yog, okay, you have Shatrunash, that is Mangal and Buddha Yog, every good Yog you are having. But if the Panchang is not right, so what will happen, that although you would be having all the Raj Yogs, the problem you would be arising is that the time of those activation of Raj Yogs will not be favorable to your mindset. Okay, you can understand in a simple example that say when you are a child, you would be activating your Gaj Kesari Yog. So when you are a child, you would be having a lot of wealth. But as you grow older and older, the Gaj Kesari Yoga is going to go away. Okay, so when will this happen? If the yoga of your Panchang is not good, say the yoga of your Panchang is Vedruti, so time is never going to coincide with whatever you are getting in life. Say the yoga of your Panchang is Parig Yoga, so you would be having all the Raj Yogs, but you cannot access any of the Raj Yogs. The Raj Yogs would be starting in the later stage of your life, say 84 years or 80 years or something like that. So, what is the benefit? That is why we need to see the Panchang first. In the Panchang, if the Yoga current is good, then all the activation of good Raj Yogs will come sooner. And taking it reverse, if the Panchang Yoga is good, but there are bad planetary yogs, okay, so it is also going to nullify them. If the Panchang Yoga is bad, and Raj Yogas are present in your chart, but Panchang Yoga is bad, so what will happen? You will be having all the richness, but internally you still won't be having the happiness. That is why it is said that Panchang is always written first. It is to be considered first. That is why I have invested so much time into explaining you Panchang. I don't know, I have like around 1 hour, 1.5 hour or say 2 hour lectures are there on specific parts of Panchang. That is Yog, Karan, Nakshatras, Var, Tithis. Okay, so I think I might have invested at least 5 to 8 hours in just explaining you Panchang, because it is a very useful thing in astrology. If you don't understand Panchang, no matter how much ahead you go into understanding planets, you would not understand everything. So then you will be wondering, oh my god, I have this yoga, I have this yoga, I have that yoga, but none of the yogas are getting activated, my life is still miserable. Yes, because the panchang is bad. And sometimes you will be watching that, okay, the person is having too nominal chart, okay, very nominal, not too big Raj yogas, but still he is enjoying his life, he is happy in his life. Why? Because the panchang is good. Getting my point? That is why panchang is a very useful aspect. Okay. So today when we head forward after panchang, okay, so we completed panchang, it is on our back. Anyone who wants to watch videos on panchang, it is there in our channel Vedic Vidata. It is also there in our playlist of panchang, and you can also have links of those videos from our website www.vedicvidata.com. Okay. So today as we move forward into planetary astrology, you will be also having videos on specific planets like the story of Sun, story of Saturn, story of Mercury. That is also a playlist in our channel. Please subscribe our channel and watch those videos if you want to get basics clear out. Okay. Now talking about the skills and properties of each planet, I will be making separate videos, a separate channel onto it. Right now I am going to talk about the Bhav Chalit. Okay, so what is Bhav Chalit? What is the meaning of Chalit? Something movable. Chalit means moving. So planet is moving. Where it is moving? Either ahead or behind. Now why? What is Bhav? Bhav is house. So when we take Bhav, that is house, as appropriate center of reference, and then if we move our planets from the Lagna chart, whatever chart is formed is called Bhava Chalit chart. Okay, so I will be giving one example over here, and we will be talking it into detail. Okay, so I will bring the eyes on the board and we will be talking something about Bhava Chalit chart, which is very much important. Please ignore the figure over here because we are also making drishtis of planet, and when we talk about drishtis of planet, I will use this in our next video. So I will just be explaining a simple phenomena of why Bhava Chalit chart is made, what are its importance, and why it is very much important to study. Many people ignore Bhava Chalit chart, but it is, say, after Lagna chart, you don't have to see Navamsha, but you have to see Bhava Chalit chart. It is that much important in our life. Okay. I have some trouble in South Indian drawing styles, so I will use a North Indian diamond chart over here. And South Indian charts are some kind of, like, I am not studying astrology into South Indian charts, so I will be teaching through this North Indian charts. Okay. So let's say this is the first house. Okay. This is the Divan chart. This is the Bhava Chalit chart. Some people write it chart, some people write it chakra, does not matter. Bhav Chalit. Bhav is house, Chalit is movement. Okay. So let's take a normal example over here. Okay. Let's say it is anyone. Let's take anyone. Zodiac. Let's say over here it is number 6. Okay. Virgo Lagna. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So everybody knows what is the Lagna. Okay, why do we change? This is the first house. Okay, we count it like this. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we count it like this. So why do we have first house different? Now, and what is the first house? What is actually the first house? Okay. So let's say this is the horizon. Okay, let's say this is the horizon. Okay. And this is where the sun is rising. So let's talk one more thing. If you are born at 4 p.m. okay, and at 4 p.m. the sun is over here and this is the horizon. Okay, so whatever sign is present on the horizon which is coming up comes in the first house. That is why first house keeps on changing. Okay. So that is why first house keeps on changing. Okay. With the moment every time another zodiac is reaching the horizon, whatever zodiac sign is on the horizon is to be counted as first house. No matter where is the sun, moon, everything goes into its own movement. We are not considering anything. We are just considering that at your time of birth, on the horizon, which sign is coming up, that is called the ascendant sign, which is ascending up. Okay, that is why it is the first house. Okay, so that is why the first house numbers keeps on changing. So over here we are just taking an example that the first house is Lagna. We call it Lagna ascendant, and that is Virgo. We are taking example as Virgo. Okay, so when the D1 chart is made, the first house starts from 0 degree Virgo to 30 degree Virgo. Okay, getting my point? Over here the second house starts from 0 degree Libra to 30 degree Libra. Okay, over here it is 0 degree Scorpio to 30 degree Scorpio. Getting my point? Similarly, all the houses, okay, from 0 degree to 30 degree, 0 degree to 30 degree, 0 degree to 30 degree. Similarly, all the houses, the length of the house, okay, now this is a quinquonical view. Okay, what is a quinquonical view? We'll talk about it somewhere. Let's say it would be my channel, Rajat Pithadia. Okay, you will find my personal channel on YouTube, RHAT space PITHADIA, where I am talking about cosmology and cosmic science, which is too much of practical essence of metaphysics and astronomy. So in that you will understand what is a quinquonical projection. This is a quinquonical projection. Okay, so in this we are depicting a circle in the form of a cube, and that cube in two-dimensional we are converting into a square. That is why it is called a quinquonical projection. Okay, so this is the projection of a circular thing which is projected as a square. Getting my view? So this D1 chart. Okay, so let's say this is the first house. Okay, so in the D1 chart, the first house starts from 0 degree and ends at 30 degree. Similarly, this 60 degree, this 90 degree. Getting my point? So this is 0 to 30 of Virgo. Okay. Similar, this is Libra. For Libra, this is going to be again 0.0 and this is going to be 0.30. Okay. For next Scorpio, again this is going to be 0.0 and this is going to be 0.30. Okay. So this is the basic. In general, this is the general form. This is the general form where the first house is starting from 0 degree and ending at 30 degrees. Getting my point? Everybody understood? Now we'll move one step ahead. Okay. So this was the horizon, okay? And in horizon, this is Virgo. Okay, 0 degree Virgo. When Virgo is rising up, okay, so this is 0 degree Virgo. At this point, it is 30 degree Virgo. Okay, this is 0 degree Virgo, this is 30 degree Virgo. So, when Virgo is coming up from here to here, the first house would be of Virgo. Number 6 would be over here. Starting from this time to this time, all this time, from here to here, ascendant would be Virgo. Gotcha. But whether or not it has reached over here or here or here or here or here, this chart, D1 chart, the first house is always going to start from 0 degree. Getting my point? So no matter, the horizon has already crossed Virgo till point over here. Still the first house is going to start from 0 to 30 degree and it is going to be considered Virgo. Even if it is reached over here, still the first house is considered as Virgo. Okay, so this correction of 30 degrees is not made. Okay, so in between where this Lagna is actually, this horizon has actually reached in this sign of Virgo is shown by the degree of Lagna, degree of ascendant. Say for example, this horizon has crossed Virgo till 18 degree. So over here there is 18 degree. So this 18 degree is 18 degree of ascendant. So the ascendant, say Virgo, 18 degree of Virgo has passed through the horizon. Okay, like this. So the Virgo length is 30 degree and 18 degree of Virgo has passed above the horizon and few degrees are still left. Okay. Similarly, if it is 4 degrees over here, then 4 degrees Virgo has passed and still 26 degrees are left. If it is 26 degrees, then 26 degrees of Virgo has passed through the horizon and 4 degrees are left. Okay, so this correction of 30 degree is not taken into the D1 chart, the Lagna chart. Why? Because the house starts from 0 degree. The house starts from 0 degree. So no matter wherever, how much ever this is crossed, આ હોરાઇઝન થી કેટલું ઉપર વયું ગયું છે પણ તોય આની ગણતરી 0 થી ચાલુ થાય છે because it is general form. Okay, now take for example, this is crossed 28 degrees and only 2 degrees are left over here. Okay, so what happens? This Virgo has passed over here and this second house, so the first house would be consisting more part of Leo and less part of Virgo. And if it is 4 degree ascendant, then it is going to have more part of Virgo and less part of Leo. ફરે છે ને ચક્કર. Getting my point? આ correction given માં નથી. In Lagna chart, there is no correction of the midpoint of Lagna where this Lagna is situated. The horizon correction is not present in D1 chart. So if you see clearly, say for example, few planets, we'll write few planets in order to understand this very closely. Okay, see, let's take into consideration Sun is over here. Okay, let's not take Sun over here. Let's take Sun over here, Jupiter over here, Venus over here. Okay, Mercury over here, Moon over here, Saturn over here, Rahu and Ketu are over here. Surya, Chandra, Budh, Guru, Shukra, Shani. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mangal, Nigera, Mangal. Mars is over here. Okay, see, this is the D1 chart. Now, this is taken in the general form that no matter, and say let's write one more thing, that the degree of Lagna. Lagna degree is 6 degrees and 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Okay, so let's take an example like this. Okay, so now when we consider Virgo over here in D1 chart, okay, so what is the midpoint of Virgo? Midpoint would be always, what would be the midpoint? Midpoint તો બધાનો 15 જ રહેવાનો ને, આ તો જનરલ ફોર્મમાં લઈ છે. તો અગર 0 થી સ્ટાર્ટ કરી છે 30 એ પૂરું કરી છે તો midpoint તો 15 જ રહેવાનો. અહીંયા 0 થી 30 midpoint 15 જ રહેવાનો. અહીંયા 0 થી 30 midpoint 15. So the midpoint of the house in general form is always going to be 15 degrees. Okay, so over here let's say the midpoint is 15 degrees. Okay, over here the midpoint should be 45 degrees. Okay, over here it would be 75 degrees, but in Virgo the midpoint would be 15 degrees. Similarly, in Libra from 0 to 30 the midpoint would be 15 degrees. Okay, over here in Scorpio 0 to 30 degrees Scorpio the midpoint is 15 degrees. 0 to 30 degrees Libra the midpoint is 15 degrees. 0 to 30 degree Virgo midpoint તો 15 જ રહેવાનો છે ને, midpoint is always going to be 15 degrees. Okay, so if this first house starts from 0 degree ends at 30 degree, the midpoint is 15 degrees. Similarly, the second house also starts from 0 ends at 30, midpoint is 15. This also starts from 0 ends at 30, midpoint is 15 degree. But in actuality, what is the midpoint? The midpoint is 6 degree. In actual, the midpoint is 6 degree. Getting my point? This is the horizon. Okay, this line is the horizon. This is the horizon, and from horizon, Virgo has gone 6 degree above. Okay, so over here there is the horizon. 6 degree vayu gyu છે. 6 degree has gone above, and 24 degrees is left. 6 degrees is gone. Okay, so over here the actual horizon is at 6 degrees Virgo. Okay, so the midpoint of Lagna should be 6 degrees. Okay, so the midpoint over here should be 6 degrees. Midpoint should not be 15. 15 તો છે વચ્ચો વચ્ચે. Exact in between the one zodiac when there is situated, then D1 chart and Bhav Chalit chart would be exactly same. When the Lagna is at 15 degrees. See, if this Virgo has gone 15 degrees above and 15 degrees left. Okay, so if the Lagna is at 15 degree, the horizon is at 15 degree, ascendant or Lagna, whatever it is at 15 degrees. Then the Bhav Chalit chart and D1 chart is going to be same. Only then. Okay, otherwise there is a variation, and that variation is solved in the Bhav Chalit chart. Getting my point? So what happens over here is, see, 6 degrees, we have to take 6 degrees as center. 6 degree na center લેવાનું છે. Okay, so let's make a circle so we can identify it and make it easier for everyone to understand it. આ ભૂસી નાખું છું, કોઈને ડાઉટ હોય તો રિવાઇઝ કરીને જોઈ લેવું. Okay, I will make 2 circles. દેખાતું નથી. These are 2 circles for reference, બીજું કાંઈ નહીં. Okay, so over here there is horizon, over here there is horizon. Okay, and when we talk about D1 chart, okay, so in D1 chart we will consider that from here to here there is Virgo. Okay, so this is Virgo from 0 degree to 30 degree. Then again from here this is Virgo, this is Libra. Okay, then again over here to here there is Scorpio. Okay, 0 to 30, 0 to 30. This is what we make a general form in D1 chart. Okay, but in reality Virgo has already left 6 degrees. Okay, so we have to take 6 degrees as the center point. Okay, so when we take 6 degrees as center point over here, then 6 degrees of Virgo has been gone out and 26 is left. Okay, again નાનું મોટું થાય ને વિઝ્યુઅલ પેરાડોક્સ ક્રિએટ થશે, એના જેવું ડ્રો કરવું. 6 ડિગ્રી ગઈ અને આટલી વધી. So this is Virgo. Then again this is Libra, this is Scorpio. Getting my point? See, in general we are taking 15 degree Virgo as the midpoint in D1 chart. Okay, and now when we are drawing houses, okay, so we are drawing houses in the similar manner. So we are drawing houses like this. This is the first house, this is the second house, this is the third house. Okay, so we are drawing houses in the similar manner. But now in this case when we take 6 degree as the center of Lagna, okay, then we will take the first house. In the first house there is Virgo and Libra both, so this is going to be first house, this is going to be second house, this is going to be third house. In third house there is a part of Scorpio and there is also a part of Sagittarius. In the second house there is a part of Libra and there is a part of Scorpio. In the first house there is a part of Libra and a part of Virgo. Getting my point? This is the Bhav Chalit chart, which is an accurate version of D1 chart. So the D1 chart, the Lagna chart, is the apparent vision from the earth. આપણે ભણ્યા છીએ કે સૂરજ હોરાઇઝન માંથી આવે એની પહેલા દેખાય કે એ આવી ગયો છે, વયો જાય એની પહેલા દેખાય કે વયો ગયો છે, apparent. Similarly, this is the apparent vision કે planets ક્યાં બેઠા છે. Okay, now say for example when we are talking about Bhav Chalit chart, okay, let's change this 3 to second house. Okay, we are just changing into our example. Okay, Sun, Jupiter and Venus. Okay, consider this. So over here in this chart, when we take 0 degree Virgo to 0 degree 30 degree Virgo as the first house, 0 degree Virgo to 30 degree Virgo as the first house, then there is no planet present in the first house. Okay, but see in the Bhav Chalit Chakra, okay, in the Bhav Chalit chart, the first house consists of Virgo, this part of Virgo, and this much part of Libra. Okay, the first house consists of 6 degree of Virgo, 0 to 6 degree of Virgo, plus 6 to 24 degree of Libra. This becomes the first house for Bhav Chalit. Okay. Over here the first house is from 0 degree Virgo to 30 degree Virgo. But in the Bhav Chalit chart, the first house becomes from 0 to 6 degree Virgo and 6 degree to 24 degree Libra. Okay. So when we draw this Bhav Chalit chart and say this Sun is present in, Sun and Jupiter are present in, say for example 12 degrees and 14 degrees Libra, and Venus is present in 28 degrees Libra. So what will happen over here? Sun and Jupiter will come over here in the first house. Okay, see over here the first house is from 0 to 6 degree Virgo and 6 degree to 24 degree Libra. Okay, when we take 6 degree Lagna as the center point over here. Okay, so the midpoint of the house changes. Okay, the midpoint of the house changes. Midpoint of the house changes to the degree of Lagna. Midpoint of house changes to the degree of Lagna. Okay, so midpoint is 6 degrees Virgo. Okay, so 0 to 6 degree Virgo, and Libra's part would be in a part over here in the first house. So see, something changed. Over here, when we see the apparent vision, there are 3 planets in the second house, where this Sun Jupiter Mahapurush Yoga is conjoined with Venus, and Venus is making problem. Okay, Venus nade chhe na ya, Sun Jupiter is Mahapurush Yoga. Sun Jupiter is very good yoga, Mahapurush Yoga. Okay, but Venus is a problem over here, which is connected, conjoined with Sun and Jupiter. But what is this? This is the apparent vision. Okay, so when we bifurcate this into the real vision by taking the midpoint of the first house different, midpoint of the first house, okay, equal to the Lagna, then this is in the Bhav Chalit chart, the actual chart where precision is taken. Sun and Jupiter is separated from Venus. Okay, so over here this Venus is a problem. It seems it is a problem, but it is not. Why it is not? Because in reality, because of this 6 degree correction of the horizon, Sun and Jupiter came into the first house, is giving this person Mahapurush Yoga. Mahapurush Yoga of first house. And Venus over here is giving Lakshmi. Okay. And when we see the dual chart, what was over here? There was Sun and Venus, which is Daridra Yoga. Okay, so similarly this Daridra Yoga does not exist. Apparently you can see that there is a Daridra Yoga, but there is not. Why? Because this Sun and Venus is actually not connected, is actually not conjoined. It is just appearing to be conjoined. Okay, so rather this Sun and Jupiter is in the first house. Getting my point? Similarly, say over here Rahu is in the 9th house. Okay, and when we make the Bhav Chalit chart, Rahu goes over here in the 10th house and Ketu comes over here. Many things change almost everything change when the Rahu and Ketu changes its sign in the Bhav Chalit Chakra, which means the person is appearing different. And in reality, the person is totally different. Say Rahu in the 9th house. What is the one most important characteristics of 9th house Rahu? Anybody knows? 9th house Rahu are always dishonest. Okay, 9th house Rahu people are always dishonest people. They have dishonesty into them. But if in the Bhav Chalit Chakra, this Rahu is going from 9th house to 10th house, the people are becoming fortunate. 10th house Rahu, fortunate in matters of land. Okay, so the person looks dishonest, appears to be dishonest in front of society, but in reality the person is not dishonest. Rather, the person's Rahu is very good. Getting my point? So this is the apparent places of planet when we see the point of reference. When we take point of reference in general form from 0 degree to 30 degree, the placements of planets in the houses is given in D1 chart. This is the vision of a person through the society. How does society watches a person? What does society thinks of that person? It is in the D1 chart. But in reality, what the planets are giving the fruits is present in Bhav Chalit. So which is more important? Bhav Chalit વધારે important છે ને. આ તો દેખાય છે આવું કે આ માણસ આવો છે એવું સોસાયટી સમજે છે કે આને હું જોઉં છું તો આ માણસ આવો દેખાય છે મને. સોસાયટી એને શું પરસીવ કરે છે ઈ D1 ચાર્ટમાં છે. અંદરથી માણસ કેવો છે ઈ ભાવ ચલિતમાં છે. પ્લેનેટ્સ કયા હાઉસીસમાં બેઠેલા દેખાય છે ઈ D1 ચાર્ટ દેખાડે છે. પણ ઈ રિઝલ્ટ કેનું આપે છે ઈ ભાવ ચલિત દેખાડે છે. Okay, say for example sun was over here, sun and Jupiter was over here, so it seems that the person is having loss of father and loss of knowledge. But if in the Bhav Chalit, if sun and Jupiter comes over here in the 11th house, the person is fortunate to get a father and get more knowledge. Getting my point? So what is important? The fruits of all the planets are given in Bhav Chalit. Over here, this is where it seems that the planets are placed. Say for example, Mercury is still over here. Or say Mercury is not over here. Mercury changed and over here, Moon is still over here. And Mercury shifted over here. Okay. Saturn is still over here, Mars is still over here. So when we see from D1 to Bhav Chalit chart, many things changed. Okay, see over here, Mercury was in the 4th house. It seems the person is having troublesome family life, internal politics in the family. Okay, but in reality, the person is not having internal politics. See, in reality, Mercury is in the 5th house. With actual corrections and precise corrections. The movement of planets will be either in the first one house earlier, one house later. When we make a precision calculator by taking the midpoint of the first house as the degree of Lagna, and the chart which is thus prepared is called Bhav Chalit chart. This Bhav Chalit chart is explicit to provide all the information about what fruits you will get in life. Over here, how the planets are placed. દેખાય છે કે આ સૂર્ય ક્યાં દેખાય છે બીજા ઘરમાં, ગુરુ ક્યાં દેખાય છે બીજા ઘરમાં, શુક્ર ક્યાં દેખાય બીજા ઘરમાં, પણ ઈ ફળ કેવું આપે છે? ફળ એવું આપે છે કે સૂર્ય ગુરુ પહેલા ઘરમાં હોય ને એવું ફળ આપે છે. Getting my point? It seems that the person is very much sun and Jupiter, so the person is very much spending wealth, very much spending on knowledge and everything like that, but in reality the person is just spending on luxuries. Rather, he is inculcating knowledge and respect. Okay, so this Bhav Chalit chakra is more important than D1 because D1 is what a person looks like and where the planets are placed. પ્લેનેટ ક્યાં બેઠો છે એના કરતા વધારે ઇમ્પોર્ટન્સ એ છે કે ફળ કેવું આપે છે. અહીંયા સૂર્ય બેઠો છે બીજા ઘરમાં, પણ ફળ કેવું આપે છે પેલા ઘર જેવું. અહીંયા ગુરુ બેઠો છે બીજા ઘરમાં, ફળ કેવું આપે છે પેલા ઘર જેવું. રાહુ બેઠો છે 9મા ઘરમાં, ફળ કેવું આપે છે 10મા ઘર જેવું. તો સારું થયું ને, રાહુ 9માં હોય માણસને ડિસઓનેસ્ટ બનાવે. બટ અગર ભાવ ચલિતમાં રાહુ 10માં વયો ગયો તો માણસમાં ડિસઓનેસ્ટી નથી આવતી. ગેટિંગ માય પોઈન્ટ? એટલે ભાવ ચલિત ઈ દેખાડે છે કે ઈ માણસમાં ગુણ કેવા આવે છે. આ D1 ઈ દેખાડે છે કે માણસ દેખાય છે કેવો. ઘણી વાર માણસ see it's like my own chart. Okay, in my own chart Sun and Jupiter are in 12th house in D1 chart. In Bhav Chalit chart, Sun and Jupiter are in 11th house. Okay, with Mercury. Okay, sorry, with Venus. Okay, so over here, if you see my D1 chart, over here there is Sun and Jupiter, and Venus is over here, 11th house. But if you see my Bhav Chalit chart, Sun and Jupiter are in 11th house with Venus. So when Sun is with Venus, what happens? It makes me speak bitter truth. It makes me speak bitter and say spicy language. ખોટું લાગી જાય લોકોને, મોટે સાચું કહી દો ને, તીખું લાગે. Okay, so if you see my D1 chart, you would be obviously saying, okay, you have 11th house Venus. Okay, you would be very soft-spoken person. Okay, so when you first meet me, you will see that I am a very soft-spoken person. Okay, but as soon as you know me, you would see that, okay, no, I am Sun, Jupiter, Venus. Which means, where there is truth, I would speak it out loud. Where I would see, okay, the person is doing wrong, I would speak on the face. The person does not like it afterwards. Why? Sun and Venus. Okay, Sun is glorified, hot tongue. Venus is tongue. Okay, so the tongue is very hot. Okay, garmi lagi જાય લોકોને, હું ઘણી વાર સાચું કહું ને. So that is because apparently if you see my D1 chart, Venus is alone in the 11th house, you would be saying, okay, this person is very polite. And yes, I am very polite when you don't know me, when I am new to you. But as soon as you know me, you go into my insight. That is my Bhav Chalit chart. So when you know me, you understand, okay, this person is Sun Venus. He is going to speak it out, blunder on my face. If he doesn't like me, if I doesn't like you, I will speak on your face. I don't like you. Okay, I won't be maintaining that kind of secret things, and I would talk sweet. Okay, if I don't like something, I will speak on your face. This is wrong. You don't like it, not my problem. Sun is truth, Venus is speech. I would speak the truth. Over here, 11th house Venus. If it was 11th house Venus, I would speak like a chameleon. Okay, so Bhav Chalit chart is very much important. So today we understood why Bhav Chalit chart is important and how it is made. The only thing is that over here in the D1 chart, the midpoint of the first house and every house is 15 degrees. But when you make the Bhav Chalit chart, the midpoint of the first house is the degree of Lagna. Horizon ની degree ને midpoint લઈને જ્યારે houses construct કરવામાં આવે ત્યારે Bhav Chalit chart બની જાય. Bhav Chalit chart ની અંદર precision હોય. D1 chart માં precision ન હોય. આમાં જે પ્લેનેટ દેખાતા હોય કે અહીંયા છે એનું ફળ એનું ન દેતા, એનું ફળ Bhav Chalit નું દેતા. So whatever fruit you are getting in your life, you are getting that fruit from Bhav Chalit chart. Even though the Sun Jupiter is in the second house, you will get the fruit as if the Sun Jupiter is in the first house. Even though Rahu is apparently in the 9th house, but still you will get the fruit in life as Rahu is in 10th house. Getting my point? So Bhav Chalit chart is very important chart. Okay, so today we understand just basic about Bhav Chalit chart and why Bhav Chalit chart is taken in consideration. Apart from the making of Bhav Chalit chart, the reading of Bhav Chalit chart is kind of same and similar like D1 chart. There is not very much deep changes into the reading and everything else, but there is just this changes in the position of planets, and that is because we change the midpoint of the first house from 15 degree to the degree of horizon at the time of your birth. So this was Bhav Chalit chart, which was another important aspect in astrology, and I guess for every intermediate astrologer you must know what is Bhav Chalit chart, because this is the apparent vision. આવું માણસ દેખાય છે, આવું માણસ છે નહીં. માણસ કેવું છે? માણસ આના જેવું છે, ભાવ ચલિત જેવું છે. માણસ દેખાય છે D1 ચાર્ટ જેવું, માણસ છે કેવું? તો કે ભાવ ચલિત ચાર્ટ છે. Okay, this is the apparent vision of the person, how the person is perceived by the society, that is D1 chart. What the person perceives himself from inside him, અંદરથી આત્મા, એની આત્મા એને કઈ રીતે જોવે છે, that is ભાવ ચલિત chart. Getting my part? For more such information, please subscribe my channel, and you can always go to www.vedicvidata.com for any astrological counseling, anything like that. Please log into my Vedicvidata.com website, or you can just write it in the comments below, and we'll keep posting such videos. I was on a short break because of some bad transit. I'm back, and we are going to talk much about astrology. Thank you very much for joining me. Keep joining me, like and subscribe.